Hello guys and welcome to another drawing tutorial video. I'm Redo and today I'll be showing you how to draw Todoroki, Todo-sama, as many of you know, and I know you all love Todo-sama. So let's get right into it. So Todoroki has the basic, of course, it's a bit more different than, Deku. He has a more developed body as well. So he has this more rounded face, I guess. I mean, he's a rich boy, so he eats better. So maybe that's the explanation. But anyway, he has this more rounded edge over on his head, but he doesn't have a small jawline like Deku. So I went with that, tried to get it right on the first time. I mean, if you can, it's okay. Don't put too much effort in it, but try to do the normal thing. Then of course the nose, because of the Hiro Aka style, it has to be a little bit higher because they're young as well, so the head is not fully developed. So you tend to do the nose a bit higher than the usual is, a little bit above the jawline. And then the mouth as well, it's more about the expression, so I just try to get the right spaces in between the features. That's what you should be looking for in drawing, guys. To get the right expression, the right character, you should be focusing on getting the right spaces in between the features. That's one of the key things you need to be able to draw to make them look, as close to the character as possible. So yeah, the neck, pretty normal stuff there. Now the eyes, the side closest to the nose, it should be going, in. It should be be drawn going the more it goes towards the nose to grow smaller, and then kind of long eye, pretty close, not really big as Deku, not really open. And pay more attention to the eyelashes, which is the upper part of the eye. So you have that, difference, that, a sweet, nice thickness there. Now the eyes, I recommend drawing it the way I did because it gives the cold expression as you want. So try to make the eyes, covered. Just show the half part of the eyes if you want to keep that cold look. Same with the pupil. You have to cover the pupil with the eyelashes, the upper eye. And then make that little line there for the eyelid makes the look colder as well, because it gives that sense that he's looking kind of he's spacing out a bit. He's not fully alert, and that's his personality there. Pretty standard, eyebrows, just to get them in there because they don't really serve much. Now the hair, the chunk of hair over his nose, usually I try to take a bit of hair over the eye. You see that I started kind of half of the eye, that's my starting point for that chunk in both eyes, or maybe a little bit on the inside. And then I try to make it more realistic, but some hair being behind some other parts, as I did over the eye here. Then I just draw the ears to have a better understanding of where everything is going. But then I'm gonna aim for the hair. The more it goes out, I just drag the hair out and cover the ear. So yeah, because Todoroki's hair, during the sides, you can see that they're kind of covering his ears. Sometimes they have some hair, usually in the manga, he has more hair behind the ears as well, between the neck and the ear. But in the anime, he doesn't really have that. Now, I work my way upwards. I don't give that much volume as he gives usually in the manga and the anime, because I try to keep my style as well. And also, I guess it kind of I just didn't get it. I lost focus at that point. But also you can see that even if I did that kind of wrong, he still looks perfect like him. I did the same thing for the right side. I drag the hair over. Then I do this small, simple zigzag lines, just putting that one hair there to have that, sweet flavor of his red side hair. And then I draw, the burn space. The burn space, it's always better to have that. You see that part that I dragged it way lower than the other part? It's nice to have that. Don't just make a simple circle. Just try to drag it like that and have a really wobbly line, I guess, going, not too straight, not too, sharp. Just something with, let your hand go free there and do that line. Then we focus a bit on the jawline to make it more thicker. And now I'm just doing some really just go with the flow of his hair and just draw some lines inside his hair to give the fact that because of its white hair, you can see the details in it because it's not dark. Then some simple lines to get the burned part more out. And I draw the whole eyebrow whole black, because usually the eyebrows, are a tone darker than our hair on, you know, our scalp. So make sure to keep an eye for that. Then just some simple lines to go that, to make the hair, you know, like make the distinction that those hair, you know, are red. So yeah, pretty much it. But if I could give like some points for Todoroki, it would be, you know, like his face shape, this round face shape, kind of long but rounded face shape with a small jaw overall, not chin, jaw overall. Long eyes that tend to go thinner on the inside near the nose, and then the hair. The shape of the hair on the top part of his hair doesn't really matter that much, although it matters, but the shape that he has in his face, the hair that are coming, you know, into his face over the eyes, at the sides, and over the ears, that matters. So you have to get those stuff right. Now I'm just drawing a simple, you know, like, you know, his usual clothes, just to, you know, the UA stuff, the UA uniform, just to go with it. Add some little shadow here and there to just give it more whatever, you know, more feel, more thickness, like make it nicer. And then I'm just focusing on making the lines thicker, because as I told you, if you make the right lines thicker, the drawing is going to look amazing. Simple details in the ears, because sometimes, you know, simple way is the best way to go. So always after you get your drawing done, try to add some really nice, you know, thick line. Some places keep it thin, some other places, you know, make it thick, show that like that bold, you know, like it's like a bold statement, you know. You go there and be like, hey, look at this like part of the drawing. It's more like that. Think of it as that. So yeah, remember, face shape, where the hair falls in front of his eyes, you know, inside the head basically. And probably also the shape of the hair around, although that's not really important. And lastly, the eyes. But for the face features, always make sure, keep the right balance between the features, like how much space is there between the features. That's what makes the characters or the style of the, you know, specific artist. That's how you can tell. So these are the 3-point key stuff about Todoroki, in my opinion. So if you keep those things, you know, like on point, your Todoroki as well is going to be on point. There's so many nice ways and unique ways you can draw his hair as well. So try to be creative as well. I think the hair is one of the most important things in drawing manga anyways. So try to be creative with that. Like look how much his head is kind of like popping out, like coming out now that I'm doing that thick line, you know. Like try to do that, like force your drawings, make that line, but only at the end. Never start with a thick line, guys, never. Always keep a nice clean sketch and then go. Here I decided I wasn't happy with the mouth, so I was gonna draw kind of more of my style of mouth. So I end up doing this, which is, I think in my opinion, way better. And also it's like I always like to add that lip, you know, the over lip detail. I always liked it. It's one of the things I want to include in my style always, and I really like it. So as you can see, there are many ways you can do his hair as well. As I told you guys, I'm going to show you a lot of examples at the end of the video. Stay tuned to watch them all and see how many different ways there are to draw Todoroki. These was my practice sketches that you will see. Also, another tip. This is what I was talking about the manga. The thing that I'm actually drawing now, the thing that it's behind usually the ears, kinda. It's the behind here that goes. So I'm gonna make it completely black to give that, you know, like that shade that it's behind. It's not the front hair. That's some of the things that sometimes appear more frequently in the manga, but not in the anime. So this is gonna be Todoroki, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like what you see. Now I'm going to be showing you the example, all the practice sketches that I did, as I told you. So make sure you use this video, draw the things, tag me on Instagram. I'm going to have it in the description below. Make sure you like this video. Anyway, do this drawing and like just tag me. I want to see tags in the Instagram, and I will see and comment on every one of you. And I can't wait to see all the drawings you're all going to bring to me. I want to see how much you guys are improving. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to see some really nice stuff out there. So that's going to be my time for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. And there we go. Bakugo ready. Bakugo ready. The thing about Bakugo is like you need to get this stuff right. Because at the end of the day, you know what it is? It's just like you're trying to draw something to make it relatable to what people have been seeing all this time. So I just have to perform close to what everyone is watching all the time.